Yo, it's your boy Coinstock, back at it again, stuffing these duffel bags and collecting that cheddar. Before I begin, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just a friend trying to educate you. Alright, so update on cross-chain capital. Alright, first of all, so cross-chain capital is a fork of multi-chain capital. Alright, so the devs actually figured something out because they copied, quote unquote copied the Ethereum smart contract of multi-chain capital and made it their own called cross-chain capital. And so they figured something out and they're like, oh snap, and then the price started dumping and people were like, oh man, are we getting rug pulled? Oh, we're never gonna make it, blah 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 blah. Alright? Don't worry. It's all safe as far as we know. It's all safe. Alright? As you can see, it was, it went up near, right around 0.00002. And then it went down to now, like 5 zeros, 5, 6, 5, 7. And here's the reason why. They're having a token migration. So the devs realized that there was a problem with the smart contract that they forked off of multi-chain capital. And so they're like, hey, let's just make these changes and migrate to version 2. Now you're probably asking, what did they find out? It's basically, so the multi-chain capital smart contract had and probably still has a flaw where so like it would inflate to like 50, it's already inflated like 50% or some crazy percentage every like reflection or every rebase or what have you. And sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. And so the cross-chain capital team realized that this was the flaw, and they're like, hey, this is actually happening to the cross-chain capital too, so we should migrate to a different contract. And a lot of people are actually freaking out that cross-chain capital didn't renounce its ownership, which, I mean, multi-chain capital did, and it's kind of like a dumpster fire, but since the CCC devs did not renounce ownership just yet, they're able to migrate and stuff, so that's pretty great. So yeah, hello everyone, migration will begin tomorrow, November 29th, and these are the dates to your respective locations or where you're nearby. And then also, yeah, same thing, and there's no need to kind of read on to that. It's the urgent community vote right here that we should read. All right, so Cross-Chain Capital team has recognized two issues with the multi-chain capital contract, which we forked to create Cross-Chain Capital. To rectify the issue, we would like the community to carefully read what we have discovered, our stance on the matter, and vote on how to proceed. We will gladly accept other perspectives and suggestions as well if they are well thought out and based on data. The two issues we identified are total supply inflation. This results from a flaw in the multi-chain capital smart contract, which expands the supply on every reflection, 10% buy tax. Currently, this has led to a 70% supply increase for multi-chain capital and a 50% supply increase for cross-chain capital. See, the 50% supply since they forked off of the flaw in the multi-chain, MCC smart contract. So the team has identified the issue with sell-side tax. The team has identified the issue already, corrected it, and tested it for deployment. So they've already been testing in the background just to make sure, they can fix what they can fix. And so far, they have. They're just going to do the migration tomorrow. So there's really nothing to worry about. They're going to replace your tokens from the version 1 tokens with V2 tokens. So the CCC team does not believe that burning the supply is sufficient, nor a financially sound decision considering the scale of the inflation problem. Currently, the inflation rate is roughly 2 through 3% every few hours, which is inflationary AF. Neither MCC nor CCC has the funds to reduce this without a tremendous waste of capital, since it requires buybacks and then destroying the value entirely. So instead, we think it is far more wise to keep our treasury funds for more productive activities in DeFi and migrate to a new contract which will end the inflation of the total supply altogether. In addition, we can also launch the new contract with a burn address so that the supply is deflationary immediately. With that said, we will propose two solutions following in the footsteps of Floki, which was the basis for the MCC smart contracts. All right, and here are the two solutions. Keep existing CCC contract, similar to what MCC has chosen to do. That means in order to keep up with inflation, we need to perform continuous buyback and burn of CCC. This also means that profits that are made on the holdings will be used to buy back CCC and burn them. It does not solve the inflation crisis, but we believe that once the burn address accumulates a certain threshold of supply, then it may absorb major reflections. Now, there's quite some problems with Solution A, but Solution B is, I feel, better. So, we correct all the errors in the MCC contract and launch CCC V2 like Floki V2. We will create a UI for CCC V1 token holders to simply transfer CCC V1 to CCC V2 using a 2-click process. Approve, migrate. The team will also create a direct pair between CCC V1 CCC V2, ensuring liquidity pool migration since LP tokens are locked. You can read more about option B here. And you can go there, and then you can read on with that. I want to go to their Twitter real quick and see the poll on there. So, yeah, everything seems to be safe. Everything seems to be, right? Just get this migration out of the way, and then there won't be any problem. As you know, DeFi 3.0 is here, farming as a service on AVAX, and hold on, it's loading. So there's a migration pin post right there. Let's see. Where is it? Hold on. Trying to find it. So right there, basically 86.1% of people think Solution B out of 1,608 votes is the correct answer. And then some people, twisted human beings, picked Solution A, which I picked Solution B. But yet again, like I said, it's just an update. I felt like if I didn't make an update video kind of giving an explainer, then I feel like it'd be disingenuous. And I want to be transparent about it, that nothing's really happening. Of course, the price is dumping because of FUD, but it's whatever. See, I can't wait for CCC V2 and actually see this project grow. It just sucks that multi-chain capital had a huge flaw in its contract. Huge inflation. So now it's going to be a deflationary token. Cross-chain capital is. I don't know what multi-chain capital is doing since they renounced ownership, but oh well. So I'm just keeping you up to date on the down low, but what do I know anyway? I'm not a financial advisor or nothing, but I guess I'll see you guys later.